back before the days of Snoop Dogg guest spots, filthy Austin Matthews releases, and strange big booty goalie physics, EA's popular NHL series was not exactly generous to the athletes in their games. The way EA Sports used to give out player ratings is the same way you see massive dunks or big hits described on Twitter today. Savage, disrespectful, and cold-blooded. Now off the hop, we should note that all 5 of these players I'm about to talk about are on the same game, NHLPA Hockey 93, many of them on the same team even. Nowadays, if a player was rated as low as one of these 5, I'd honestly think they would sue EA Sports. But the world was a different place in 1992. We're Operation Sports, I'm Matthew Ederer, and these are the top 5 worst players in EA Sports NHL history. Number 5. Ken Baumgartner, left wing, Toronto Maple Leafs. 2 overall. That's out of 100 still. Look at those PIM totals. An 11-year veteran, the journeyman Baumgartner has the unfortunate distinction of being the single worst forward in the history of the NHL series. By the way, thanks to Hockey DB for the stats and pictures. I'll be using them this whole video, so thank you, Hockey DB. A forward with 0 speed, 0 agility, 0 offensive awareness, 13 defensive awareness, that's odd, 0 shot power, 0 shot accuracy, 0 pass accuracy, 0 stick handling, general normal weight, another 13 endurance, and of course your basic goon stats. It's quite an experience actually using this schmuck bag on the ice. You'll note here in the test play that he immediately falls to the ground, to the ice, not the ground. Falls on his face in any regard, and then when he finally does get the puck, he moves like a rusty wheelbarrow through molasses, firing a shot that comes nowhere close to getting through. Ken Baumgartner, you legend, you monster among men, you. Numbers 4, 3, and 2, the Ottawa Senator Trio. Let's first look at Darren Rumble and Dominic Lavoie, 2 defensemen who played a combined 191 National Hockey League games. There they are. Just look at them. On the plus side, Dominic Lavoie did enjoy a pretty successful career in Austria, where he was a productive defenseman until 2004, and Darren Rumble does have a 10 out of 10 hockey name. They are joined by former Nova Scotia Oiler Kent the House Painter, who played a total of 37 National Hockey League games. The Senators trio share a 2 overall rating with number 5 on this list. Once again, that's 2 out of 100. So, why are these 3 worse than Ken Baumgartner? Well, because there are 3 of them. So you can hide one Ken Baumgartner. As a bench forward, you actually don't ever need to play Ken Baumgartner. But if you choose the Ottawa Senators on NHL 93, you have to play these clowns. These 3 identically rated, useless players effectively forming a black hole where wins disappear, never to be seen again in this or any other known universe. Look at these. They can't even fight! You gotta be able to fight if you're a scrub in hockey, otherwise what are we even doing here in 1992? Actually trying to play defense with these Ottawa Senators is like trying to stop a forest fire with a strongly worded letter. See, when your defenseman can't move, not only is it impossible for you to get the puck out of your own zone, but if you ever do make it into the other team's zone, you better hold on to that puck. Because otherwise it's going to be 3-on-0 or 4-on-0 very fast. Unless you're lucky enough to be playing the Tampa Bay Lightning, who are also horrendous on NHL 93. Number 1. The worst player in EA Sports NHL history. Shawn Chambers, defenseman, Tampa Bay Lightning. 1 overall. And the mildly tragic part of this story is that Shawn Chambers was pretty good. 600 plus NHL games is nothing to sneeze at, no matter what you did in them. Sadly, however, as this graphic plainly shows, Shawn Chambers has the distinction of not only being the worst player in NHL 93, or any other hockey game for that matter, but arguably the worst virtual athlete in the history of virtual sports. I don't think this was a joke or a prank, and in 1992, there were no trolls. Trolls were things that lived under bridges. This is just what EA Sports felt about the career of Shawn Chambers, which is ruthless, cold, and savage. So you may be asking yourself, well, what's it like using a player who is 1 overall? Someone who is so bad he can't possibly be rated any worse and still be rated a number. Well, the answer is bad. He is very bad. As you can see, he can't quite accept a puck. You can't pass the puck to him to save your or his life. And if you finally get the puck on his stick and he chugs his way slowly into the zone, the shot that he fires will miss the net by a country mile. Oh my god, this man is a threat to himself and everyone else on the ice. Let's, I've seen enough here. Let's load up some pictures of some hockey legends to get that taste out of our mouths. That's going to do it for us today at Operation Sports, but if you enjoyed this video, hit like and subscribe, and feel free to shout out some of your favorite terrible or underrated players in the comment section below. My name is Matthew Editor. You can find me on various social media platforms at Matt Editor. Unless you are Ken Baumgartner, then I swear I'm not on Twitter. I'm just the messenger. Please don't fight me.